their supposition to the annulment of June 12, 1993 presidential election and unrelenting pro-democracy onslaught it unleashed was the equivalent of the battle against colonial rule by our founding fathers that resulted in the gaining of Nigerian independence in 1960. Just like the anti-colonial movement, the pro-democracy June 12 vanguard demonstrated once again the enduring validity of the 19th century historian Arnold Toynbee's eternal postulation that civilization and society experience progress as they are forced to respond to challenges.
Thank you very much for keeping pace with us here at ONIF TV. Thank you very much, very, very much. Good morning and God bless you. Hope you had a very wonderful weekend and happy Democracy Day. Well, this is Serious Matters here at ONIF TV. My name is Olukunle Brown, and of course, starting with the broadcast of the Nigerian President Bola Tinubu this morning, where he strengthened the beliefs of Nigeria in the long-lasting, eternal, reign of democracy in our land. And of course, you had a little bit of it, but then, he actually reiterated, that Nigerians should please be calm and cool with him, looking at the decisions he has had to take, starting with the letting go of fuel subsidy during his inauguration speech and all of that. He has promised that he actually brought about a renewed hope, and then Nigerians should please help to be able to please help to hold on a little bit, bear the pain while they put other things in place in form of long-lasting electricity supply and also transportation, putting quite a number of things in place to sooten and to cushion the effect of the fuel subsidy removal. But I think the main of his broadcast this morning was that he is pro and supporter, an eternal supporter of the democracy rule, making reference to the legend of democracy and this Democracy Day. The reason why this day had been pulled out for as an holiday. That's our legend MK Abiola, the fight for democracy and all of that. He has, reiterated that he is, democracy has come to stay and it has come to stay. Let's listen to him more.
Is posed by the environment. The unjust annulment of a widely acknowledged free and fair election was a challenge that elicited resistance by a resurgent civil society, leading ultimately to the achievement of our second independence, as exemplified by the return of democratic governance in 1999. Fellow compatriots, we celebrate a day that has remained a watershed in our nation's history, not just today, but for every June 12th, for the endless future that our beloved country shall exist and work stronger and stronger. Generation of Nigerians will always remember themselves that the democracy that is steadily growing to become the defining essence of our polity was not gifted to us on a silver platter. We can easily recall the sacrifice and the martyrdom of Chief MK Abiola, the custodian of the sacred mandate that was so cruelly annulled. He sacrificed his life in unyielding patriotic defense of the ideals of democracy, as symbolized in his choice by his fellow countrymen and women as their duly elected president. There was an easier choice for him. It was to forgo the justice of his cause and opt for the path of ease and capitulation in the face of the tyranny of power. So, its eternal credit and immortal glory, Abiola said no. He demonstrated the time-tested eternal truth that there are certain ideals and principles that are far more valuable than life itself. Every day on this day, down the ages, we will recall the several heroes of democracy, such as Kudirat Abiola, wife of Chief Abiola, who was brutally murdered while in the trenches fighting on the side of the people. We remember Pa Alfred Rwani, one of the heroes of our independence struggle, and Major General Shehu Musa Yar'Adua, retired, who was silenced by the military junta while in pursuit of democracy. They gave their yesterday for the liberty that is ours today. The point is that we must never take this democracy for granted. We must forever jealously guard and protect it like a precious jewel. For a people can never truly appreciate the freedom and the right democracy guarantees them until they lose it. We have transferred the dark, thorny part of dictatorship before, and those who experience it can readily testify to the unbridgeable gap between the dignity of freedom and the humiliation and degradation of tyranny. True, yes, rancorous debates, interminable wrangling, ceaseless quarrels, brutal electoral contestations may be perceived by some as the unattractive feature of democracy, but they also testify to its merits and value. This year, we held the 7th in the cycle of elections that have become sacred ritual of our democratic practice in this dispensation since 1999. That the polls were intensely contested is in itself positive evidence that democracy is well and alive in our land. It is only natural that even as those who won and experienced victory in various elections are elated and fulfilled, those who lost are disenchanted and disappointed. But the beauty of democracy is that those who win today can lose tomorrow, and those who lose today will have an opportunity to compete and win in the next rounds of elections. Those who cannot endure and accept the pains of defeat in elections do not deserve the joy of victory when it is their turn to triumph. Education, regular power supply, healthcare, and other public utilities that will improve the quality of lives. The democracy MK Abiola died for is one that promotes the welfare of the people over personal interests of the ruling class, and one where the governed can find personal fulfillment and happiness. That is the hope MK Abiola ignited throughout our country in 1993. On this year's Democracy Day, I enjoy all of us, to rededicate ourselves to strengthening this form of government of free people that has been our guiding light these past 24 years. In particular, those of us who have been privileged to elect into public office at various levels in both the executive and legislative arms of government must recommit ourselves to offering selfless service to the people and delivering concrete democracy dividend in accordance with our electoral promises. On my part and that of my administration, I pledge anew our commitment to diligently fulfilling every component of our electoral pact with the people, the renewal agenda. We shall be faithful to truth, faithful to equity, and faithful to justice. We shall exercise our authority and mandate to govern with fairness, respect for the rule of law, and commitment to always upholding the dignity of all our people. On this note, I wish us a happy Democracy Day celebration and pray that the light of liberty shall never be extinguished in our land. Thank you all, and may God continue to bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Well. I think it's all about renewed hopes and renewed hopes. He has noted that on his own part, he and his and the administration which he leads, he has pledged a new his commitment to diligently fulfilling every component of the of his electoral pacts with the people, which was tagged the renewed hope. It says they shall fulfill. Yeah, we're faithful to truth, faithful to equity, faithful to justice, and we shall exercise our authority and mandate to govern with fairness, respect for the rule of law, and commitment to always uphold the dignity of all our people. And so, on that note, he says, Happy Democracy Day. Well, we hope that democracy will get better in Nigeria, because up till now, we've really not. I would not say that we've really enjoyed the dividends of democracy, personally. You understand? I would not say that we have enjoyed the dividend of democracy. Hopefully things get to change. A lot of people have lost a lot of hopes. A lot of hope in this nation. People have traveled out. People have, wanted japa. That's the point. But there are no problems. We would post the full speech, before the end of the day. In the meantime, please drop your comment, make them simple and civil with respect to what the president has said in this 15-minute clip. Please do drop your comment, make them simple and civil. Thank you very much for watching. My name once again is Olukunle Abraham, and please do enjoy the rest of your week. God bless you. Bye-bye.